Hey guys, how you doing? I just wanted to quick give you a teacher video answer key. So you're going to get a container like this, and inside I have packaged for you 15 student kits. And what I've done is I've made it much simpler than even what we did, just to get the start going. And I've also provided you at the bottom of your tub extra alligator clips. There is enough here where you should have 2 for every group to have extra. And then I've also provided you there's a bag of extra LED lights. So they may be different colored, multicolored, depending on what I have, but you're going to have extra LED lights for the project. So let's take a look at how we've streamlined this process. So what the kids are going to get, and I will update it on the site, they're going to get a 9-volt battery connector. They're going to get Play-Doh. They are going to get a 9-volt battery, and somewhere in there is a little LED. So it's just these 4 pieces that you see here on the table. They actually will not need alligator clips at all for this particular project, so that'll make it a little bit easier. Now if the kids see those in the pictures, because I think that's important to show, and they want to try it with the alligator clip, that's perfectly fine. Give them some, let them try and experiment. But really this is as easy as I can make this basic circuit for you, and for the kids, just to build some confidence here. And so if we got 2 pieces of Play-Doh here, alright, something that's going to be a little different is we're just going to clip this onto the 9-volt. So this eliminates the need for the alligator clips, and I know that can get a little tricky trying to keep it all connected. Remember, red is your positive, black is your negative. And the other thing that's a little bit different than what we had was our LED doesn't have the extra wires around them. So what do we do with that? Remember that we talked about this, and I'm sure you don't remember it clearly as day because it's not important to you. The LED has 2 legs. One is slightly longer than the other. So we got the cathode and anode. Basically what you need to know is the long leg is positive, short leg is negative. So long is red, short is black. And so you can just bend these legs like this, and then when you go to stick it into the Play-Doh, it should light up here. And we've got nothing. So this is a good lesson here to learn. Not all these LEDs may be working. So if they're trying, they show you both ways, like, hey, this is still not working, we can just try another LED. And this too may also happen, or maybe it's just a bad battery. This shouldn't be the case because I've given you all new batteries, but it might happen in the course of this. There we go. So going back here, long leg positive, short leg negative, and we should have success just like we see. So a couple things to check. If they go both ways, it doesn't work. Okay, good teacher tip, and they might just need a new LED, and literally if it's not working, just throw it away, because they're not worth pennies. And this was just an old battery that I had sitting around, so that shouldn't be the case because we got you all brand new batteries, but if it does, then we just need to replace that. So this is the circuit right here. All we've got makes life much easier than what we were doing with the alligator clips. Battery, 9-volt connector, positive red wire, long leg of the LED is the bridge, allows electricity or current to go through. Remember, the LED it's kind of like a one-way door. Over to this, back to the negative, and we got this current. Energy is able to transfer through the cells. Now, something that I'm going to share with you, and I would not share this with kids, because even when I want to share this with you, you're probably going to be tempted to want to do it yourself. But just be aware of this, because someone's going to figure this out, either because they know or through just sheer experimentation or just weird randomness. The battery is 9 volts, ton of power. LEDs can only handle between, depending on the color, between 2 to 3 volts of energy. So if I were to take this and stick this directly onto the battery, it's going to blow this LED. Most times what it does, it just takes all the film that's inside it, just burns it instantly, and it's done. But every once in a while, if hit right and hit with enough power, depending on the LED, this piece can split and shatter. So here's what happens when we do this. And let me actually just throw out a pair of safety glasses. So here we go. So I don't know if you saw that quick little blip. What it did is just completely burned up everything within the filament. And so now if I go here, this light is not going to work. So this could happen in your classroom. Kids are experimenting, they're messing around, as they should be, messing around in a good way. And now they go back to try to work, and nothing's going to happen. So that easily could be the case. So something that I will also add into your kit is this. So for you, a really simple way, so you're not have to spend all your time going through and doing all the Play-Doh tests, I would give you one of these watch batteries. You just keep it in your pocket while you're walking around, and then obviously just stick it back in the bin if you're switching things out. The shiny side is positive, you can see the plus sign, the rough side is negative, and you can just slide this in and test. If I hold this in, it's not lighting up, this LED is not working, done. You know, I can go over here, try this one, boom, this works. So I know we're good. So as opposed to just kind of flying through LED batteries, you can just do this quick little test and go, your light's working, your circuit's not, go figure it out, that kind of thing. So I will put one of these in the bin for you as well. I'll package the extra LEDs, this battery, and alligator clips into its own bag. So guys, there's that. And then obviously if the kids get to the point where they want to work on the series and parallel circuits, just let them go through. They don't have to get to that point. It's just some more challenges for them to think about, and we can go from there. So there's a quick teacher guide. I hope this even makes it even easier for you. 9 volt connector, positive red, Play-Doh, light, Play-Doh, negative wire, boom, we're done. If they want to try the other things, you have it in your bin. One final thing, I did not provide foil, so you're going to need to provide foil, and whether if you want to have the strips cut ahead of time or just provide scissors and have them cut out a tiny strip for that switch when they go to make the switch part. So sometimes I'll just have all that cut ahead of time just so they don't go wasting it, but that's up to you in terms of how you want to handle that. Just be aware that you're going to need to provide the foil. I didn't have enough for everybody. And didn't have enough to provide it for students all day long. So then you might also need to provide scissors. And something just to think about for the future lessons, we are going to need cardboard. So think about starting to get a hold of cardboard so we can start to cut some of that stuff up. I have some, I may not have enough for everybody, so just something to think about for future. You don't need it today or for this lesson, but for the next ones, you will. All right, guys, stay awesome. Thanks so much for being innovative and trying something new, and I can't wait to hear how it goes.